Welcome back. We're gearing up for a massive Saturday, February 7th, with 22 matches on the radar. We've analyzed the deepest stats and current form to give you the full picture. Let's kick things off in Italy with a blockbuster clash. We head to the Marassi for a thrilling encounter between Genoa and Napoli. Genoa has been surprisingly resilient at home this season, playing an aggressive style that has seen them find the net in 85% of their matches at the Luigi Ferraris. They thrive on quick transitions and the intense atmosphere of their home ground. Napoli, while chasing the top spots, has shown some defensive lapses in recent away trips, but their attacking firepower remains world-class. Historically, this fixture delivers goals. Both sides have found the back of the net in 4 of their last 5 head-to-head meetings. With Genoa fighting to climb the table and Napoli needing a result to stay in the title race, neither side is expected to sit back. Our analysis: both teams to score. We stay in Italy for a classic mid-table battle at the Stadio Artemio Franchi. Fiorentina has been incredibly consistent in front of their home fans, playing an expansive style of football that focuses on high-volume shooting. At home, their matches have been lively, with over 75% of them featuring multiple goals this season. Torino travels to Florence with a reputation for being tough to break down, but their recent away form tells a different story. They've struggled to maintain clean sheets on the road, while their counter-attacking threat remains sharp. Historically, when these two sides meet, the game tends to open up in the second half. Given Fiorentina's attacking pressure and Torino's ability to strike on the break, we expect the nets to bulge more than once. Our analysis: over 1.5 goals. We head to the Campo de Futbol de Vallecas for a high-intensity battle in the Spanish top flight. Rayo Vallecano has been one of the most prolific teams at home when it comes to set pieces, averaging an impressive 6.9 corners per match at the Vallecas this season. Their style relies heavily on width and constant pressure, which consistently pushes the ball out of play. They host Real Oviedo, who currently sits at the bottom of the table and is desperate for points. Oviedo's defensive struggles on the road, conceding an average of 5.86 corners per away game, suggest they will be under heavy fire. Statistically, Rayo's home matches have cleared the 10.5 corner mark in 80% of their games this season. With Rayo's aggressive wing play and Oviedo's backs-to-the-wall defending, we expect a very busy day for the flag bearers. Our analysis: over 8.5 corners. We head to the Spotify Camp Nou where the league leaders, Barcelona, look to extend their dominance. Hansi Flick's side has been perfect at home this season, boasting a flawless record of 10 wins in 10 matches. They lead the league in scoring with a massive 60 goals, averaging nearly 3 per game, while Ferran Torres and Lamine Yamal remain in peak form. They face a struggling Mallorca side currently sitting in 18th place, deep in the relegation battle. Mallorca's away record is a major concern, having managed only 1 victory on the road all season. Historically, this has been a one-sided affair, with Barcelona winning 18 of their last 21 meetings. Given Barcelona's unstoppable home momentum and Mallorca's defensive fragility on the road, anything other than a home win would be a massive shock. Our analysis: Barcelona to win. We head to the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan for a clash between two sides that love to attack down the wings. Sevilla has been one of the most consistent teams in La Liga for generating set pieces at home, averaging 5.27 corners per match. Their aggressive style and high volume of crosses often force opposing defenders to clear the ball behind the goal line. They face a Girona side that doesn't hold back on the road either. Girona averages 4.82 corners when playing away, contributing to an overall match average of nearly 9 corners per game for both sides this season. Historically, this fixture is known for its high-tempo, end-to-end action, with Sevilla's home matches clearing the 8.5 corner line in the majority of their recent outings. With both teams fighting for mid-table stability and relying on wide play, the corner flags will be busy. Our analysis: over 8.5 corners. We wrap up our La Liga coverage at the Real Arena, where Real Sociedad aims to continue their push for the European spots. Currently sitting in 8th place with 28 points, the Basques are in excellent form, coming off a crucial 2-3 win against Alaves and a massive 2-1 victory over Barcelona just recently. Their home record is their greatest strength, remaining unbeaten in their last 6 games at the Iată. They face an Elche side that has struggled significantly on their return to the top flight. Elche is currently 13th and has been disastrous on the road, failing to secure a single away win in 10 attempts this season. Historically, Sociedad has dominated this matchup, winning 5 of the last 6 head-to-head meetings. With Mikel Oyarzabal leading a clinical attack and Elche's defense leaking an average of 1.5 goals per match, the home side is the clear favorite. Our analysis: Real Sociedad to win. We return to the Europa Park Stadium where SC Freiburg looks to cement their push for the top 6. Currently in 7th place with 27 points, Freiburg has turned their home ground into a fortress, remaining unbeaten in their last 6 Bundesliga games at the Europa Park. Their defensive organization at home has been key, having won 4 of their last 5 home matches in the Ligue. They host a Werder Bremen side in deep crisis, sitting in 15th place and hovering just 1 point above the relegation playoff spot. Bremen is currently on a disastrous 10-game winless run and has just appointed Daniel Fine as their new head coach to try and spark a revival. Historically, Freiburg has dominated this matchup, winning the last 3 head-to-head meetings without conceding a single goal, including a 3-0 thrashing earlier this season. With Bremen winless in their last 8 away trips, the odds heavily favor the Black Forest club. Our analysis: Freiburg to win. We head to the Voith Arena for a high-stakes Bundesliga battle between 2 teams desperate for points. Heidenheim sits at the bottom of the table in 18th place, and their struggle for survival has led to a very physical style of play. They are currently committing over 10.6 fouls per match as they fight to close down spaces against superior attacks. They face Hamburger SV, who arrives in 13th place after a gritty 2-2 draw with Bayern Munich. Hamburg has been one of the most disciplined yet card-prone teams in the league, already picking up 6 red cards this season. When these two met in the DFB Pokal just months ago, the match exploded with 5 cards, including 3 for arguments and late challenges. With both teams winless in 2026 and survival instincts kicking in, expect a heated atmosphere with plenty of interruptions. Our analysis: over 3.5 cards. We head to the Muir Arena for one of the most physically contested fixtures in the Bundesliga. Mainz enters this match as one of the league's most aggressive sides, having already accumulated 47 yellow cards and 5 red cards this season. They sit precariously in 16th place, and their desperation to escape the relegation zone has led to an average of over 11 fouls per game. They face an Augsburg side that is just as uncompromising. Augsburg actually leads Mainz in the discipline department with 53 yellow cards, averaging a high 2.7 cards per match. Historically, this matchup is a guarantee for tension. Over 70% of their recent meetings have cleared the 3.5 card line. In their reverse fixture earlier this season, the game was marred by a red card and multiple bookings. With both teams fighting for survival and sitting in the league's top 5 for most cards received, expect the referee to have a very busy afternoon. Our analysis: over 3.5 cards. We head to the Millantor Stadium for a clash between 2 teams at opposite ends of the table. Stuttgart enters this match in excellent form, sitting in 4th place with 39 points and firmly in the Champions League hunt. They are currently undefeated in their last 7 Bundesliga matches, with star striker Deniz Undav leading the line with 11 league goals. They face a St. Pauli side that is deeply mired in the relegation zone, sitting in 17th place. The hosts have failed to win any of their last 6 matches and have struggled significantly to find the back of the net, scoring only 18 goals all season. Historically, Stuttgart has dominated this matchup, winning 4 of the last 6 head-to-head encounters. With Stuttgart boasting a clinical 60% win rate this season and St. Pauli coming off back-to-back losses, the visitors' quality should prevail. Our analysis: Stuttgart to win. We head to the Volkswagen Arena for one of the most exciting fixtures in Germany. Borussia Dortmund arrives in incredible form, sitting second in the Bundesliga with 45 points and trailing Bayern by just 6 points. They've been an offensive juggernaut, scoring 41 goals this season, with stars like Julian Brandt and Daniel Malin leading a front line that has found the net in 90% of their games. They face a Wolfsburg side that, despite sitting 14th, is always a threat at home. While the Wolves have struggled defensively, conceding 42 goals, they possess enough quality to punish any lapse, averaging 1.4 goals per game. Historically, this matchup is a goalfest. Their last head-to-head meeting ended in a 3-1 victory for Dortmund, and their matches have a 57% probability of seeing both sides score. With Dortmund chasing the title and Wolfsburg desperate to pull away from the bottom three, we expect both keepers to be busy. Our analysis: both teams to score. We head to Borussia Park for a high-octane Bundesliga clash. The hosts, Gladbach, have been involved in constant goal fests lately, and their defensive struggles are evident, having conceded 33 goals so far this season. Statistically, 80% of their home games have cleared the 1.5 goal line. As they often trade blows with their opponents, they face a Bayer Leverkusen side now under the guidance of Kasper Hülmand. While the manager has changed, the offensive DNA remains. Leverkusen is still one of the most prolific teams in the league, averaging 2.0 goals per game. Xabi Alonso's departure to Madrid hasn't stopped their momentum, as 89% of their away matches this season have seen at least 2 goals. Historically, this fixture averages 3.34 goals per meeting. Expect the net to bulge early. Our analysis: over 1.5 goals. We head to Stade Bollet Delalis for a massive top-table clash. Lens is having a historic season, sitting in second place with 46 points, breathing down PSG's neck. They are a defensive wall at home and come into this following a strong run of 4 wins in their last 5 matches. They host Rennes, currently in 6th place with 31 points. While Rennes is fighting for European spots, they are struggling to keep pace with the top 3, especially in high-pressure away games. Lens has been clinical at home, and with the title race heating up, they can't afford to drop points here. Given the 15-point gap and Lens's superior momentum at the Bollet, the home side is the clear favourite. Our analysis: Lens to win. We head to the Stade Francis Lebel for a high-stakes Breton derby. Brest is struggling to find defensive stability, currently holding one of the worst records in Ligue 1 with 33 goals conceded this season. At home, they've managed to keep a clean sheet in only a small fraction of their games, often collapsing under pressure in local derbies. They face a Lorient side that has found a second wind. Les Merlus have been surprisingly efficient on the road, scoring in 80% of their recent away trips. Historically, Lorient loves this stadium, having found the back of the net in each of their last 4 visits to Brest. With Brest's defense leaking goals and Lorient's clinical counter-attacking style, the visitors are primed to strike. Our analysis: Lorient to score. We head to the Stade de la Beaujoire for a clash between 2 teams in completely opposite orbits. Lyon is currently the most informed team in Europe, arriving on a massive 10-game winning streak in all competitions. Under Paulo Fonseca, and bolstered by the arrival of Endrick on loan from Real Madrid, Lyon has climbed to 4th place, breathing down the necks of the top 3. They face a Nantes side that is spiraling toward the relegation zone. The Canaries sit in 16th place and have been disastrous at home, where they are winless in their last 8 matches and have lost 3 in a row. Statistically, Lyon has dominated this matchup recently, winning 4 of the last 6 meetings. With Lyon's clinical attack averaging over 2 goals per game and Nantes struggling with the worst home defensive record in the league, an away win is the only logical outcome. Our analysis: Lyon to win. We head to Old Trafford for a massive clash where Manchester United is undergoing a total transformation. Since Michael Carrick took over as interim boss in January, United has been perfect, winning 3 straight games against Arsenal, Man City, and Fulham to climb into 4th place. Their confidence is sky high, and they've averaged over 2 goals per match during this revival. They face a Tottenham side that is struggling for consistency, currently sitting down in 14th place. Spurs are winless in their last 5 Premier League matches and have one of the worst defensive records among the top half hopefuls, conceding 33 goals so far. Historically, United has dominated this fixture at home, winning 38 of their previous meetings. With Carrick's Midas touch and Spurs' current slump, the Red Devils are heavy favourites to keep their winning streak alive. Our analysis: Manchester United to win. We head to the Emirates where Arsenal looks to tighten their grip on the title race. The Gunners are in formidable form, sitting 6 points clear at the top of the table after a dominant 4-0 win over Leeds and a midweek cup victory against Chelsea. Mikel Arteta's side has turned their home ground into a fortress, remaining unbeaten in 43 consecutive matches against newly promoted teams. They face Sunderland, the surprise package of the season, currently sitting in 8th place. While the Black Cats have been heroic at home, their form on the road tells a different story. They are winless in their last 7 away games, losing 4 of them. Historically, Sunderland hasn't won a league game at Arsenal since 1983. With Arsenal averaging over 2 goals per home game and Sunderland struggling to find their feet away from the Stadium of Light, expect the leaders to claim all 3 points. Our analysis: Arsenal to win. We head to the Vitality Stadium for a fixture that practically guarantees set-piece action. Bournemouth is currently one of the most prolific teams in the league for corners, averaging an impressive 10.79 total corners per game this season. Their high-pressing style and reliance on wide players often lead to a high volume of clearances behind the goal line. They host Aston Villa, a top-4 side that also contributes heavily to the corner count. Villa matches average 9.92 corners, with their own attacking phases producing over 5 corners per game. Statistically, 71% of Aston Villa's matches this season have cleared the 8.5 line, and with Bournemouth playing at home, where they are especially aggressive, the flags will be busy. In their last meeting, these two combined for a massive 15 corners. With both teams pushing for a result, expect constant action in the corners. Our analysis: over 8.5 corners. We head to Turf Moor for a critical relegation 6-pointer. Burnley is in desperate need of a turnaround, currently sitting in 19th place with just 15 points. Their main struggle has been at the back, where they've conceded 47 goals so far this season, the second worst record in the league. However, at home, they've been involved in high-scoring draws lately, including recent 2-2 thrillers against both Manchester United and Tottenham. They face a West Ham side currently in 18th place with the league's worst defensive record, having conceded 48 goals. The Hammers have shown flashes of quality recently, but their away defense remains a massive concern, leaking 3 goals in 3 of their last 4 trips. Statistically, 80% of Burnley's last 5 matches and West Ham's last 5 matches have cleared the 2.5 goal line. With both teams fighting for their Premier League lives and neither able to keep a clean sheet, expect plenty of action. Our analysis: over 2.5 goals. We head to Molineux for a match featuring the league's bottom side against a top 4 contender. Wolves are currently rooted to the foot of the table in 20th place, having managed just 1 win all season. Their defense has been their Achilles heel, conceding a massive 45 goals in 24 matches, nearly 2 goals per game. They host a resurgent Chelsea side sitting in 5th place, now under the guidance of Liam Rosenior. The Blues have been an offensive powerhouse away from home, scoring 22 goals on the road, the best record in the league. Historically, this fixture is a goalfest. Their last 3 meetings saw an aggregate score of 12-3 in favour of Chelsea. Statistically, 83% of both teams' matches this season have cleared the 1.5 goal line. With Wolves' defensive lapses and Chelsea's clinical away form, expect the net to bulge more than once. Our analysis: over 1.5 goals. We head to St James Park for a battle between 2 of the most vertical and direct sides in the league. Newcastle is looking to bounce back after a tough run, but their home form remains a significant asset. They've managed to win 50% of their last 6 matches at the Magpies' Nest, where they average a solid 2.0 goals scored per game. They face Brentford, who currently sits 4 points above them in 7th place. While the Bees have been impressive overall, their away form has been a win-or-lose affair, with 8 losses in 12 trips this season. Historically, this fixture is a nightmare for the visitors. Brentford has not won at Newcastle in nearly a century, losing their last 4 visits to Tyneside. Both teams play with incredible speed, which often forces a result rather than a stalemate. Brentford has actually drawn the fewest away games in the league this season. Our analysis: double chance 12, either team to win. We close our Saturday marathon at Craven Cottage with a tactical battle between Fulham and Everton. The Cottagers have been one of the most reliable teams for set pieces at home this season, averaging 5.17 corners per match when playing in front of their fans. Their offensive style, led by wide transitions, consistently forces opponents into defensive clearances. They host an Everton side that has shown a very specific pattern on the road. While they don't earn many corners themselves, they concede an average of 5.75 corners per away game. This combination has pushed their total match average to 9.29 corners, comfortably clearing the 7.5 line in over 70% of their recent outings. Historically, this fixture is known for its intensity and high volume of crosses, often resulting in double-digit corner counts. With both teams fighting for mid-table stability, expect the wings to be the main battlefield. Our analysis, over 7.5 corners, and that's a wrap. 22 matches analyzed for this massive Saturday. Guys, it counts enormously if you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support is what keeps this channel growing and, more importantly, keeps me motivated to bring you these deep dives every week.